Afternoon, everyone. I was going to say that set your intentions to be positive. Use positive thinking to change your situation. Heal your past life traumas, especially like your early childhood traumas. They do affect you more than you realize. You may not know it till you find yourself in a situation where you're in a relationship that resembled the relationships of your parents. Or maybe you realize that, hey, you're carrying a lot of guilt from some of the things you couldn't deal with, like you didn't notice it as a child, but you noticed it as an adult, and the guilt of, say, maybe you had to leave your siblings behind and that affected you. Maybe you were the parent to your siblings and that affected you. Maybe your parents were alcoholics, or maybe they fought all the time. Maybe there was physical abuse. Maybe there was different situations where you just felt like you had to rush and grow up. And then when you get older, you'll find yourself attracted in bonding with someone with the same stuff. So therefore it's called trauma bonding. And you don't realize that, and you don't realize it affected you until it triggers you. And when it triggers you, then you are left with the healing. And you can do guided meditations for past life, child bonding, or trauma healing. And there is guided meditations for that. But go back to that child and hug her or him and say, look, you did the best you could. It wasn't your fault. And you hug that inner child, and you be there for that inner child. You be there for her or him in a way that nobody else was. And let go of the guilt, because it wasn't your fault. And you did the best you could as a child. You were just little. Okay? And you're a wonderful, beautiful person, so accept that. What your parents did and what your parents did to you, it wasn't your fault. Even if you were hurt, if you were molested, if you were raped, and I've been through all of that. So I've been through everything that you can imagine and then some. And you got in relationships where it was the same demon with a different head. It's because you haven't healed yourself. Until you heal yourself, you're going to continue with the same cycles. So you have to get out of those cycles, because that's what's going to affect your life for the rest of your life. And I just wanted to say that, I love you. You're worth it. You're awesome. And don't be hard on yourself. We all have issues where we've had problems with abuse, and we've had problems with being crazy and abandonment issues. And many people have them. They won't admit it. And it doesn't matter whether you're a person on the streets or you're a person all the way up in the White House. If you have abandonment issues, sometimes you'll use that to control other people. Sometimes that can make you a narcissist. Sometimes you can become what you are around. You can become a product of your environment. So you have to heal yourself, and I can help you do that. I will post other videos on how I did it. And it's been hard, and I'm not going to say it hasn't been. And I'm not going to say that if you're an addict that you don't crave alcohol every day, or cigarettes every day, or pills every day. I have gotten over the alcohol and the pills, and there's other stuff. You can be a sex addict. You can be a sugar addict. You can be a toxic cycle addict. You can be addicted to toxic people. There's a lot of past traumas that you have to heal. And when you heal them, you'll find your light. You'll find your glow. You do glow. And what happened to you as a child, it was not your fault. Even if you had no father, no mother, it wasn't your fault. So remember that. And like I said, go into a meditative state, and just heal that. Go back to that little child and say, it's okay. I got you now. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself the love that you never received. Give yourself the love that you wanted from other people, because only you can do that. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say this afternoon. So I hope you have a good day, and I'll post more later.